Greetings, Cowtown.
Hello there. I'm Andrea Nicole. And I saw Franz Ferdinand. And I'm going to be talking about my experience with the show and meeting them because the holy shit. It's been a few weeks now. I still cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. I can't believe it. I also have this one. Slay. They were both a bitch to frame, by the way. Nothing wanted to stay where it was supposed to. Anyway, hi, that's the intro. I'm Andrea Nicole. I'm an artist. I love music. Pretty much everything in this video is majority unscripted. I just have notes of what to remember to talk about because I get sidetracked very easily and I want to remember what I wanted to say. Franz Ferdinand. Basically, you're just watching me do, like, a yap session because I don't know what the hell I'm saying. Basically, this is just going to be a really long yap session about how much I love Franz Ferdinand and how much I love... I can't single out Alex Capranos, but I definitely can because, well, did I ever mention I'm really normal about this band? Like, I'm just so normal. Like, I'm just so casual about Franz fucking Ferdinand. I'm also very normal about that album up there that they didn't play any songs from. Which is upsetting, because it's my favorite one. So I was at the Louisville, Kentucky show on October 11th this year. That's a few weeks ago. At the time of recording this, who knows when I'll actually get it out, if I do. They opened with Masterpiece. And there's some cool guys. I don't have much to say about them, because, you know, I'm just vibing. I'm learning what they're like. They're neat. I wouldn't mind seeing them again. At all. They're cool. My first interesting story I have to tell about this show is we had some crazy ass security guy. And he was like fucking flipping out. Like he was like extra on edge about something. And I couldn't tell you fucking why. I think maybe he just had a fucking hate boner. I don't know. This guy was like crazy. But Peace came down into the crowd for the last song. But like nothing bad was happening. It was just like real chill. Like we're just feeling the vibes. Everyone in the room's feeling the vibes. Like us and Peace, we were cool, all right? The security guy literally like runs up to the railing where he's at and like he's like you know, he's like freaking out. He's like, "What the fuck?" And then, you know, him and Peace walk by. I don't know if he, like, thought he saw something going on, or if he was just like, "Oh shit, guys in the crowd, what the fuck?" Like, I have no idea what that was about, but, like, the security guy got really riled up by Peace coming into the crowd like that. Then after everything calms down, we're waiting on Franz to come out. I guess the security guard calms down a little bit because Peace was allowed to come back out and meet some fans after their set. And that's when I got my picture with him. Real chill dude. He did the, you know, that was cool. I'm telling you, Peace was a really cool dude. Alright, you're all here for Franz Ferdinand, though. There's the man himself. That's Alex Capranos. Woo! Woo! Lazy boy. More like silly boy. There was a point in Peace's set where I actually saw Alex from backstage recording. And I about lost it there because that's the first time I seen Alex in person, was right then and there. I didn't get to see him properly introduced with Franz Ferdinand. I saw him backstage filming Masterpiece. And it was really distracting because I could only focus on him while he was there. He left after like maybe a couple minutes. But I was like, holy shit, that's Alex Capranos from Franz Ferdinand. Beginning the Franz set. They take the stage. Alex, this is a very grand way, you know, does all these little moves that he does. Very, very classy gentleman he is. You know, they're all coming out, you know, going to their own respective instruments, you know, classic stage shit. I'm off to my left-hand side, their right-hand side. I'm right in front of fucking Dino. you know, my first thought is, he's pretty cool. Basically, Dino's right in front of me the whole fucking show, basically. But he's not like a crowd interactor, people pleaser like Alex is. Like, they kind of just let Alex do all that. This is very Alex-centered video, and I apologize for that, but, like, he is, like, you know, he's the guy doing all the interacting, shaking hands. We love him for it, we love him for it. I did upload the whole set to Setlist FM, because no one else did, and I had little clips of video of just about every song, so I was able to put all of them in order. So I'll link that so you can go look at the set list if you want. Well, do you? Do you wanna? It's actually what they opened up with. Do you want to? Lucky, I'm so lucky. My next note is Michael. Another thing I'm very normal about, Michael. Oh, Michael. Alex said the thing. And I can post a clip of the thing. If you know, you know.
So sexy, yeah, all sexy. It doesn't make Michael. This is what I am.
Next honorable mention, Stand on the Horizon. Wasn't quite expecting that. I was hoping for a glimpse of love. Glimpse of love. I was hoping for anything from Always Ascending, but you know, I can't complain. Stand on the Horizon was the first instance, at least to my memory, first instance of like a direct interaction with Alex. Because, you know, the whole time I'm singing, you know, won't you come to me, you know, all that. And I'm looking at him on the other side of the stage, completely on the opposite side of me, being like, won't you come to me, yeah. And he ain't coming to me. But he did. He did come to me, and he did a little thing in front of me, and I don't really remember. Because there were two other moments later on in the set that definitely stole my attention. Little more than Stand on the Horizon did. During Know You Girls, I made sure to pay attention to Bob, because, you know, bass man, he's fantastic. Great. He got me playing bass again. It wasn't a direct interaction with me, but Alex was kind of on my side of the stage. He was real snazzy with it, real fruity with it. And I could show a clip of that also. I love singers who have personality and are not afraid or ashamed to show that personality whatsoever. Alex has the kapowie, if you will. The crowd was really into the Doctor, which I expected them to be. It was really fun to just scream, Doctor, 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 you know. get you hyped up, pumped up a bit. You're just like, oh yeah. Night or Day is the first direct interaction I had with Alex. It was sort of toward the end of the song, and he's singing the Life Never Gonna Be Easy, and then he just like that, right at me, just like that. Night or day, right at me, looks right at me. I point back. I'll be showing that very epic picture I have, which is just a blurry screenshot from the video I was taking. But it gets the point across. We're looking, we're pointing at each other, just like that. It's fantastic. I love it. Like that had me set for the whole night, honestly. But it only gets better from here. The other direct interaction I had with Alex on stage was during Hooked, when he came to my side of the stage and he was like rubbing his legs down, doing the intense glare down at us, doing the like, ooh, sir.
That's alright, you see, everybody here got the human fear. That's alright with me. I took the fear out, hit the tails down like canal, sliding.
He doesn't wonder how the girl feels. Respectfully, sir, you did all of that. And of course, Masterpiece came on for the rest of Hooked, and he was a fucking banger. They were all bangers. Quick shout out to Audrey for her drum solo at the end of Outsiders. Fantastic. And of course, everyone joined in and beat on the drums with her. It's very cool. Love that. Then of course it's a Franz Ferdinand show. You can't just have a set and end it. You gotta have a 4-song encore starting off with fucking Bar Lonely, which got me going because I really like Bar Lonely.
You look fine tonight. You look fine. I love this vibe tonight. Let's get crowded. Let's just start a song. I don't think we have time.
End of the show, This Fire. Alex does a little introduction to everyone. You know, all their names, and they do a little thing, and it's really cool. And I love them all. Alex introduces everyone, except for one, very important one, himself. He says, looking at me, what about me?
And what about me? And what about me? My name is Oscar Miles, so the name of this band, I said the name of this band, the name of this band is Thrills.
Sir, I can say what about you? That shit you did to me about 20 minutes ago during Hooked. Oh, that was a great experience. I loved it. He's fucking got such a great stage charisma. Like a Franz Ferdinand show is not boring. He's always moving around, jumping around, doing something. It's fucking fascinating. I love it. Show ends, stage clears. The stage crew starts throwing out picks. And, you know, I just went fucking crazy. I just got on the floor, fucking grabbed whatever one I could. Featured in my Human Fear frame, this one here. I'm not sure whose it was. I originally thought it was one of Alex's picks because the stagehand had thrown it from the middle of the stage. But going back in the videos and the pictures and all that, I don't think Alex had a yellow pick, and I don't think Dino had a yellow pick either, so I think it might be Julian's. So I'm waiting in the lobby for a minute, thinking of any possible way, trying to figure out any possible way I could make these videos I've seen about meeting Franz a possibility. I've seen a lot of videos of just people just being like, texting Julian, and being like, holy shit, we're talking to Julian right now, we're gonna go meet Julian. Like, fuck. How do I manifest this? I'm waiting in the lobby for a minute, coming up with ideas. Lovely friend of mine suggests that I go find the buses and wait out there. And to also text Julian and Alex because they are chronically online, just like all the rest of us in 2025. I never did get that text response, by the way, and considering a certain incident with Alex at one point, it's probably a good thing I didn't. Yeah, quick side note and context to that statement. I had at one point sent a DM to Alex's Instagram that may or may not have said husband smile. It wasn't meant to go to him. It was meant to go to a friend being like, look at his beautiful smile. That's all it meant. It meant he had a beautiful smile. And I realized that I had sent it to him. So that was fun, I guess. Basically, sorry, Alex, if you ever read that. At least you know you have a beautiful smile. So, I stop hanging out in the lobby. I go outside. I'm wondering, where do I go? Behind the building? Where's behind the building? It's like a joint building with another place. I don't know. I go outside. Peace and his guitarist, Gianni, are out there. And so, I've already met Peace. I'll let him have time with the other fans, right? Him and some other fans are vibing. They're having a good time. Let him have a good time. I'm gonna go talk to Gianni because I haven't met him yet. Another picture occurrence. He's chill. I was looking at the complete wrong side of the fucking phone when I took that picture because I'm really bad at looking at the camera like I'm supposed to. I keep looking over here on the other side where it is not. But he's real nice. He even asked me my name and all that. Like, that was cool. That was a good interaction. But we're walking around the whole building, right? We make it back to the hotel. This is the hotel we're staying at, the Hilton Gardens. They were at the same hotel as me? Which, you know, you think I would have caught on to that, seeing the buses walking down to the fucking venue. But no, I was thinking it's gotta be for like a sports game or something. Like, it couldn't possibly be Franz at the hotel, even though the fucking venue's literally just like building, there it is. Hilton Gardens, Mercury Ballroom. Very close together. There's a whole other line of Frannies, that's what I would like to call the Franz fans, Frannies. There's a whole other line of Frannies out there, sitting, waiting. So I'm thinking, this is the meet and greet line, so I'm gonna sit and wait here. Now this is my advice for meeting Franz Ferdinand. You gotta find the buses or trucks, you gotta find the line of Frannies, you gotta wait there for about 30-something minutes, and then you find Franz. So after a few minutes of waiting, Audrey and Dino come out. Holy shit! It's working! I was really excited to meet Audrey because she had posted before the show that she was out in the line saying hi to people. But that must have been earlier because I was in the line the time she posted that and I did not see her. I would have fucking seen her. She's lovely. She's gorgeous. She has like the thickest Scottish accent I have ever heard in my damn life. She's a girl's girl because when she prompted the photo, she had me turn around to where the street light was so that the picture would turn out better and we'd be able to see our faces in it. She asked me in her very strong accent, "Do you want a photo?" I thought it was just lovely. And Dino. Now with Dino, you know, I'm thinking, this guy's really cool. But I think I, like, failed at conversing with him properly. I told him that I was in front of him the whole show, and he was just like, "Oh really? Cool." Something like that. I don't remember exactly what he said. I thought it was weird he didn't recognize me, but I guess because he's not really looking at the crowd, he kind of lets Alex deal with that. So he probably wasn't paying attention to anyone right in front of him like that. So I don't really blame him. I I don't really look people in the eye either. And the pic we took wasn't too good either, because I think we both looked kind of weird. It really captures that awkward energy I had with him. But he was still really cool. I just think I could have maybe picked my words a little better. So they leave, and it's back to waiting. And I'm not even sure if anyone else is gonna come out. I could just get Audrey and Dino, which, you know, I'd still go home and tell a story about it. I met Audrey and Dino from Franz Ferdinand. But no, the story's not over yet. Julian pops out. And I cannot remember a fucking word he said to me. Like, I'm sure we had the basic, like, hi, how you doing? Great show, stuff like that. But other than that, I don't remember a fucking word Julian said to me. I can remember the before and the after. He was talking to the group of girls before me. And he was drinking a beer. I believe it was an Ultra, but I cannot say for sure because I didn't take note of it. But it was a tall can. When my brain fills in the gaps, it's a fucking Ultra. He put down his beer and he was like, "Let me put down my beer." I remember him saying that, but I can't remember him saying anything to me. But I did take note of his accent being English, not Scottish. And I looked it up. He's English. I thought it was cool that I caught on to that because I wasn't actually sure where he was from. Now you might be wondering, the before and after. What's the after? Well, after me and Julian get the picture, I'm waiting to see if, you know, anyone else is coming out. And he tells these girls next to me, I overhear just a little bit of the conversation, and I hear, "Oh, Alex will be out in a minute." What? Maybe Alex will be out in a minute. Alex Capranos from the Franz Ferdinand. I hear him mention that Alex is coming out, and that's when the panic set in because, you know, I've got a really particular emotional attachment to Alex for several reasons. That is an important fucking man to me. So he says one of my greatest fucking inspirations is about to come out and meet me. I get a little flustered, I get a little panicked. I'm thinking, oh shit. I was dehydrated as fuck after that show, by the way. I had no water anywhere. Zero water, so I couldn't even cry properly. I was just like panicked, breathing, shaking, like, you know, that shit like that. And, you know, I'm thinking like basic, like, shit. I'm like, is my hair nice? Do I need to be dusted off, you know? This is a big moment. I see Alex come out, and I don't know, it's like my whole heart just melts on the spot. In the most respectful fucking way. I'm telling you, respectful way, sir. Much more gorgeous in person, I'm telling you. That is a classy gentleman. So I'm basically watching him talk to other fans in the line. And I'm sitting there like mouth wide agape in shock that he's like actually like in front of me, like, you know. And like I'm trying to compose myself, and I'm like, shit, it's Alex Capranos, he's wonderful, he's gorgeous. A little nice thing to mention real quick before the actual meeting happens is someone had asked him to sign something and he didn't have a marker or a pen on him, so he actually goes into the truck and grabs a Sharpie. Like, how nice is he for that? Again, during the waiting process and visiting other fans, I'm thinking, shit, I didn't come prepared. I didn't think I'd get this far. In fact, I didn't think I'd get the chance to meet any of them. But I'm thinking, shit, I didn't think I'd get this far. I don't have any gifts for them. So you may have noticed all my pictures, I'm wearing this evil eye necklace. And I'm thinking, he's Greek. It's a Greek tradition. It's a Franz Ferdinand song. He'll fucking love this. So I kind of slightly on impulse think to give him this evil eye, So of course that's what I did. I took the necklace off, and I'm thinking, all right, this is going to someone very important. It's about all I can offer because I didn't come prepared. So then it's my turn in the line, and I remember these blue eyes, this gorgeous smile he's got. And, you know, he introduces himself. He's like, "Oh, how you doing?" And you know, I'm with my already weakened knees, of course. I'm looking at him like panicked, like in shock still. Like he's right in front of me. He's talking to me. And I kind of lose my ability to think. Everything I had, the little bit that I had, like the tiny time to prepare, is gone. It's all just, holy shit, he's in front of me, he's talking to me. So I'm completely honest with him. It's like, I ask him to give me a minute. And, you know, he does that Alex laugh. It's just like, he knows. He's probably seen it much worse before with several other people. He gives me a second to compose myself, and I cannot recount to you the order of these interactions. They're all just jumbled together in one because, you know, I got panic brain, and I can remember what happened, but I can't remember the order of what happened. I get that handshake I've been dreaming about. We do the handshake that I've been wanting so badly. Just a good sign of greeting and respect. Very, very warm hands. Rough yet soft. I did not let myself forget how the handshake felt. And then I give him the necklace, on a whim, of course. And I do not remember the exact wording, but I'm pretty sure he liked it because he was saying thank you and how nice it was for me to give him that. And he was kind of like looking at it, picking at the chain, and just kind of being like, "Oh, that's cool." I'm pretty sure this happened before, maybe during the giving of the evil eye, but he said he saw me singing the entire show. So he recognized me, which, you know, he better after pointing at me and doing the funky little dances in front of me. But, you know, I thought it was really cool that he acknowledged me and knew it was me and knew I was singing the whole show. Like he knew I was having a good time, basically. He had to understand how excited and freaked out I was that I was actually getting a chance to talk to him. Oh, and Alex complimented my shirt too, the one I've got on right now, the Tonight. He thought that was cool, so that's really nice too, because now I get to remember that every time I wear it. And after the initial greeting and the gifting, I had to ask if a hug was okay, because I just of course, I don't want to just hug a man. I wanted to make sure he was okay with it first, and he was, thank God. If I was not dehydrated, I probably would have cried on this man. Because I just remember going in for that hug. He's wearing this maroon leather jacket. It's very smooth, very warm. And I remember the feeling of the smooth leather and the warmth of the hug, and then I did a little panicked sob breath on him. Again, I'm so glad in a weird way, I was very glad I was dehydrated, because I don't think I needed to sob all over Alex. But that was the safest I have ever felt. That hug was really healing for me. And just because of what Alex and Franz Ferdinand has done for me. Spiritually, mentally. That hug just meant fucking everything to me. And then, after the hug, he asks, so who's gonna be the photographer? Which, of course, you know, love, love, love is gonna come as a photographer. No, I didn't get a glimpse of love moment, but I technically did, so that was my little always ascending bit in my mind. So then we take, like, my favorite picture ever. Like that's me and Alex Caprano. And I still can't believe that shit's real. And then after all that, we have like a little small conversation. Just like about travel and all that. And, you know, he asks where we're coming from and how we're driving back. And, you know, I tell him we're about 3 hours away. And he wishes us a safe trip, hopes we get home safe. Like, this man's making sure I get home okay. Like, that's lovely. Just knowing that he'd be looking out for me is fantastic. If anyone sees any pictures of him with an evil eye necklace past, like, October 25, then I gave him that. So, I'm really hoping to see it, because that would make me really excited. And I'd be like, holy shit, that's me. Now, Bob. I didn't meet Bob. I figured that he was just kind of shy. Didn't want to. I was like, alright. I'll get home safe, per Alex. But I learned a few days after the show that Bob apparently had some kind of crazy stalker following him on the tour, who'd like come backstage and start banging on the door, screaming for Bob. You know, they had to hide him to protect him, I would assume. Like, I wouldn't want to put him in that situation, but I tell you what, I would have defended Bob. I would have rescued Bob from the crazy stalker. Who does that? Like, yeah, I want to meet him too, but I'm not gonna like come up there and start yelling at him. That's not how you go about it. You gotta wait your turn. I waited my turn. I got, you know, that's really all it is. You just gotta wait your turn. Don't be crazy following people around and yelling at them, expecting them to have alone time with you. That's fucking crazy shit. No, I would have liked to meet Bob, because I would have liked to have told him his importance and influence on my bass playing, and how I got my spark in music revived by him and Alex specifically. So yeah, I guess that's about it when it comes to the Franz Ferdinand experience. All around enjoyable. Everyone in the band is great, even though I didn't get to meet Bob. I know he would have been fucking fantastic as well, because they're all super nice. All classy, all gentlemen and lady. You can't forget about Audrey, the Scott Queen. Slay. Hell, they all slay. They all slay. All of them. Always and always a slaying. But that's about all I got when it comes to the meeting friends experience for now. I hope to do it again in years to come, because that is lovely. I would love to do that again. And I would love to not panic on the spot when I see Alex, because there's a lot of things I really wanted to say that I could not even think up or properly like convey to him at the time, just because I was so fucking like caught off guard. Like I really did not expect to meet any of them, and I got 4 out of 5. Like that's really good. So Franz Ferdinand, I would highly recommend seeing and meeting them, because every bit of that experience was fantastic. Super fantastisch. And with that, I suppose I will be signing off now. So if any frannies have any questions about the meeting and the show or anything like that, I will be happy to answer them in the comments or Instagram DMs or I don't know, maybe I'll make a Q&A video about other shows I've been to. But for now, that is all. And I will see you guys next time I have something to yap about. Bye. Goodbye, lovers and friends. Lovers and friends on Tumblr, by the way. See ya.